Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts for the Cold War mod as the Soviet Union. Let us continue on for last left off. So, over here in China, we're doing pretty good. I do believe there's been another update since I last played this mod, just because I was looking at the trees here. Non-decisions. But there's land ownership now, which I'm pretty sure didn't exist before. Like, it looks new. And also, some of these other things I think have changed, like state press just seems better. Stability goes down a little bit. You might have to relook at some of these things. So maybe there's some better options than we had before. But we'll look at that in just a moment. For now, what's going on in China? We should be winning soon. Hopefully by the end of this episode, we will see. You guys are not set to attack. Even though I would really, I think, like you to attack. I want you guys all here. We can delete this plan. Stretch out your front line a little bit like this. Purple, I think you just attack and be very aggressive about it right now. And you just walk to this port. It shouldn't be too hard to deal with this. I did see some guys that are coming over to this border. Hopefully we can kind of cut China in half. We can kind of cut them up in half here. If we just kind of keep marching towards the sea like this, that should get this all accomplished. Still gonna take us a while to actually get what we need to do from these guys here. We haven't actually puppeted any of them. Bulgaria's at 41%. Just Hungary. Hungary's a little bit stubborn. We fall into our sphere of influence. It's a little bit rude. We don't care about Czechoslovakia or Romania anymore. The only thing I care about those guys is just annexing them. More or less. What do we want to do? I mean, might as well select land reform, because apparently we can't, does not have land reform. But I don't have land. I guess I do have land reform. Now I do. Now I can select all these things. Okay, so I just had to pick up that one first. So state press. I mean, it's got 1% considered factory, so it doesn't have the research penalty anymore. We got 25% surrender limit, 0.1% stability, drift defense, mobilization speed. Not as good as it used to be, I think. Your higher mobilization, less resistance growth, render limit, research speed. Again, research speed doesn't matter. Just finding war goal time minus 33% isn't bad. You're basically all just penalties, except for research speed, which I don't really care about, because again, there are no techs, so... British propaganda might be slightly better than state press. Close borders is stability goes up, the drift defense goes up. I mean, we already have 100% stability, which is going great. We could go for some refugees, get a little bit of population up. Like, I don't really care about foreign subversion activities efficiency. Like, I don't think that might not even be in the mod quite yet. So, you know, let's go for only refugees for now. Non-core manpower mod. So you're no longer giving us stability. You're attacking defense. We can go for like a state religion. Non-core manpower minus 30%. How much manpower is it not cored? 30 million. Which isn't a lot, but for secularism, more research speed, that doesn't matter. I think for right now, we're kind of fine with what we have. Just delete this line here. We're condemning violence in the People's Republic of the Philippines. I'm going to veto that. So that should just automatically fail. But it looks like you guys have actually managed to cross that strait. So you know what? I'm going to send you some volunteers. 5 divisions, no army. Sure. We'll send them over. As long as you've crossed this little strait here, we should be able to win pretty easily. Rebuild Minsk. We could just start annexing people, which wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Let's reintegrate the Ukraine. Hopefully these guys actually don't make a break out. They might theoretically, but I'm not too worried about that. Yes, we keep on discrediting the Bulgarian opposition. Okay, you guys can go over there. When are our volunteers going to show up? They're going to be there in the 10th, so about 2 more days. We've already taken over like most of the important Chinese cities. I can't imagine they're going to be lasting too much longer. We'll capitulate when they have negative 23%. Okay. Let's get another commander, put you in charge, immediately throw you down here. With 1 division can be on this front. That should work out in our favor. You've got another port. Yeah, if it's vetoed, like this should just automatically fail, which it looks like it's going to. Okay, so the Germany's been established. Which does kind of break the AI, because again, I don't think the Americans actually have military access through you. No, they have a puppet state status, but that's only for right now. Eventually, they will not have that status. Keeping on winning. Let's go to this port. This tank does have some pretty bad supplies, I will admit. Something like this. Actually get them all killed. And we have new members now. It's very heavily biased against us, which I guess we shouldn't be too surprised by. Oh, you're a little bit tougher than you were before. Okay. I didn't expect you to be tougher. Keep on discrediting the Hungarian opposition. We need to get them up to 30% so we can actually arrest their leaders. Yeah, no, you guys are doing just fine here. We push like straight through the middle. So I'm guessing China, we need to get all of their victory points. I mean, at least that's my best guess. Being at negative 27 is a bit strange. Don't worry about the planes for now. The planes are okay. What are we missing? We're missing production on fighters. We can just throw those in quickly. Not interwar fighters, though. We already got jet fighters. You might want, like, fighters level 3, then. Yeah, so we'll go for some fighter 3. Just a little bit. Not too much. You guys are 53% communist. You guys are 47. You're at 45. So our plans, I think, are working out pretty well. We're also just manually just flying on Hungary. It's going to be a little bit faster that way. So you guys are at 48%. And more or less, the Civil War, I think, is going to be over very soon. You just guys have this guy's like surprisingly high defense. Higher than I would expect. We've already lost 1,000 men in the Philippines, which is not the best, I will admit. You might as well just go take over the entire island here. Yeah, and you guys should be good soon. Like, they've only got, like, the mountains here. I got 17 divisions right here. And they're all extremely, extremely weak. Yeah, it's a bad time right now. Be part of national China. Okay, I don't care about the planes for right now. Manpower's a little bit low, but that's okay. I'm sure our army's like quite large, right? 158 divisions. Pretty good. What is this? Yeah, I do not care. Has anybody else just getting like a lot of spam messages on their phones recently? I have. Telling me that my Disney Plus subscription it's compromised. I'm not subscribed to Disney Plus, so I don't know if I believe you there. It looks like the Americans actually have just left this region. It worked out pretty well for me. We got you guys up here in Sweden. How much supply limit do we have in Germany? I think we have enough that I'm just going to throw all of these guys around Berlin. Just get them closer to the front lines, right? You guys can be very aggressive. I'm surprised, like, you should just surrender at this point. We'll capitulate when at 23% or less. I know they probably surrendered like through event, because they'll also stay on Taiwan. Still. Keep on pushing. They should be defeated very, very, very soon. And how long until we actually integrate Ukraine? We got about another 50 days, not too much longer. How many factories do you have? 0. Okay, maybe integrating Ukraine is not that important in the grand scheme of things in the long run then. We still need so much political power to get what we need done. Bulgaria, you were at 43%. Not enough to have a referendum or an election. I mean, Turkey's pretty high up there. UK probably is not going to be joining us anytime soon. And why can we do ComCon? Only following must be true. The United States has done the Marshall Plan, or one of these guys has been ruled by communist regimes. Well, we have not been able to actually do that one so far, which is a little bit disappointing in myself. Our relations with you is too poor. I'm gonna immediately send you some volunteers. I can send you 13. I'll send you 12. I'm not too sure where those guys are actually from, but that's okay. You guys have almost won. How many troops do you have? 3 to 5 divisions. You have 1 division. It looks like the British are actually helping you out. I'm going to borrow the United Kingdom here. I could try to like condemn violence in Malay Union. Now they've also established a Republic of Korea. Where do my troops arrive? Here? Okay. Which way straight to Singapore? I'm not worried about the Brits. Are you? Not even a little bit. If we can stay here and kill all the British troops, that works out for me in the long run. Okay, we're about to take Kuala Lumpur. Technically, you're not in a faction. You're a puppet state. Okay, so you guys are now just completely surrounded. The British probably can't break their way out. guys go to Singapore. Singapore owned by the British? Yes, it's owned by the British directly. The Malaysian Civil War. Okay, the Brits are maybe a little bit stronger than we are right now. You're part of the Malay Union. Take all this territory for ourselves. To be honest, I'm not really sure where I'm actually sending you at the moment, but that's fine. You guys can have a front line with Czechoslovakia, I guess? That's one thing you can do. What does it do? Okay. I'm sure in the long run that helps us out. Okay, we do actually have low supplies in East Germany, so half of you are now going to go onto this front. How are you just so much tougher than we are right now? It's a little bit disappointing. Bulgarian opposition. It's not high enough. So at least get a complete surround on Kuala Lumpur. Send you there. You should now more or less be completely surrounded. You are in a port province, which is a little bit disappointing, but you know, what can you do? I'd like to take your capital. That'd be nice. Are you considered a core territory? I would recognize your regime, but unfortunately I don't have enough political power to do so. So I'm spending so much... Oh, Italy's gone communist! People's Republic of Rome. Okay, fantastic. So we will cancel party popularity boosting there. We get a non-aggression pact with the Italians, and fantastic. Is this dropping or is it staying steady? Okay, it's staying steady. That's good. You would not join a faction with me. That's a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Did we get anybody else to flip quite yet? No, not quite. Hopefully soon. Units around taking a 30% penalty. You guys are still pretty tough. We have taken you over. 3 divisions I'm going to ship. Are you in a port? That is a port province. Going to be a little bit risky here. Send 3 divisions to this area. I forgot to turn off the fog of war when I started this episode. Whoops. They're at 0%, so will they like just never capitulate? I'm not too sure. You guys go to Singapore. It might just be a war that we legitimately can't actually win. And that would be very disappointing if that's the case. Same with actually in China. Because you gotta get them down to negative 23%. Like, what does that actually mean? I have no idea. This might not actually be working at all. Which is a shame, I think. People's Republic is being proclaimed by Mao Zedong. So has that fixed the problem? No, it hasn't. So what should we do? Definitely not the two China plan. I want to agree Moldova back with Romania, but only after become a puppet state of ours. We rebuilt Stalingrad? Yeah, let's rebuild Stalingrad. Apparently I'm not allowed to support it, which is a shame. The Mexico's already supporting us. Well, that's nice of them. Who else could I ask for support? Oh no, it actually works now. Terrible, terrible. China has vetoed it. That's understandable. I can understand why you would do that. Okay, so apparently we're no longer allowed just to spam request. It is going to cost us some points. But I should have done it with the person that I knew was already going to support me. But it's already been vetoed, so it doesn't matter anymore anyways. So what's going to happen at this point? I don't know if you have a navy at all, do you? No. Don't even have an air force. I don't know if there's anything that you actually could do at this point. Okay, so you are dead. We'll keep pushing our way this way here. And now, my Chinese volunteers, I guess you're just going to garrison over here for now. Because the mod might be a little bit broken at the moment. With a negative 27% modifier to win. Not too sure. This is at 0% right now. You'd have to capitulate the British. Unless Britain also needs to be at like negative. Yeah, they need to be -5. So I don't know if it's actually possible to win these wars. Apparently Poland supported me though, so thanks Poland. But I think for now, this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click thumbs down. Want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.